yeah, we can get along.
I doubt it's going to happen, though. I doubt that would happen.
It's almost happening, man.
Well, yeah, you got a good point there. Hey, what's going on, guys? Let's see. Oh, here we go. It's just going live. It's just now hitting, so I'm sure we're... Hey, hello.
Yeah, well, I'm not going live anywhere. Look at it.
Housekeeping. Want that fluff pillow? Housekeeping.
No.
Is anybody there? Housekeeping.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Can you see me?
Maybe we're not live.
Are we live? I'm always live.
All right, well. They're not saying anything. Hello?
Anybody?
Says we got 4 or 5.
Is there anybody out
Yay! All right. Okay, so welcome to the 15th episode of Rasslin Rage. So you'll see here we got some cool things down here now.
Yeah,
there we go.
Woo.
Yeah. All right. So yeah. So you can go down below and you can go and click on the High Spots link, or you go down below and click on the Fight link. And we just put up that little graphic of the pro wrestling loot, because that's the box that we're going to unbox tonight in Collector's Corner.
Yeah, it's the same but different.
Right.
You know?
So, right. Thank you. All right. So we're going to do that. I want to remind everybody that, it's a for sure thing now. All our t-shirts that we have are going on sale for $10 a piece. You can either contact me through Facebook, or if you see me and you want one, we have
4 larges and 3 extra larges left.
$10 a piece.
$10.
Get them while they're still here. Fire sale. You want them shipped $7.99. I can do it through PayPal. Right on. All right, moving on. So once they're gone, they're gone. But once that happens, there's more on that later. Okay. All right. More on that later. All right. Oh, yeah. Well, we can pass that.
Yeah.
All right. So last week we talked about Chunks. Well, every week we talk about his habit and his 6 wrestling loot crate things here.
Yeah.
This is ProWrestlingLoot.com. All righty. So already off the bat, it's not as big, though.
Yeah, that was the first thing I noticed. I was like, it's a little smaller, but it comes with similar stuff.
Right.
Not the same, but similar.
All right. So, yeah, take that out of there. Look at it's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot thinner.
Yeah, way thinner.
Yeah, a lot thinner, but, you know.
Yeah, so a lot thinner there.
Oh, yeah. Hey, good job taking that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know what I'm doing. All right. So, this is different because this is ProWrestlingLoot.com. The other one was ProWrestlingCrate.com, right?
No, tees.
Yeah, well, that's Pro Wrestling Tees, but their website for ProWrestlingCrate.com.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
You might be correct.
I know.
I'm not sure.
I know. I'm right. Okay, so tell us about this. How much was it?
$24.99 is the original price.
Okay, and so did you get a discount?
Yes.
Because he bought 6 months.
That's right.
6 months.
That's right. Half a year.
Yep.
Half a year.
Right. Okay.
As well, you know.
Okay.
Right off rip.
So how much did you pay for 6 months?
139, I think, is what it said.
Divided by 6 is?
I don't know.
I don't do math. I'm not in school no more. I don't have to.
$20-some or something.
Right. Chunk equals ratings again.
Of course I do.
Hello. There's Taylor's here. Hello, Taylor. Keep them in line.
That's right. Yeah.
Keep them in line. All right. So $24.99 a month.
And you can
what do you guarantee?
An autograph, a t-shirt, and one of the small figures, kind of like the other.
Okay.
But, you know, the autograph in this one, the one thing that I did like is the autograph doesn't have to necessarily be on an 8x10.
That's kind of cool, but then you could get somebody you don't even know who they are.
Right. Well, you know, that kind of stuff happens sometimes. Right. That opens doors.
So here we go. We're going to open this up. We're going to go through this, and we're going to show you guys this wonderful. What size shirt did you get, by the way?
Too small for you.
Well, I understand that.
Large.
I mean, he's getting quite the T-shirt collection.
Oh yeah. Actually, I ruined one.
Which one?
The Canadian one.
Oh no!
It was cool, but we were doing some construction at the house.
Woo woo!
And I got floor glue on it. Yeah, well, you know. All right,
do that last.
Yeah. What is this? It can. Oh, I got some draws.
Some what?
Some draws, man. They gave me some underwear. Look, Roman Reigns underwear.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
let me see. Let me see.
You can have those. Oh, the Simpsons version of Hulk Hogan, a pin. Yeah, we don't care about. Nobody cares about those.
Yeah, they want to see them. Then they're going to want you to model them, is what they're going to want.
Yeah, they can. Nope. Chunk, don't do that. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and these are. They give you little cards, like collector's cards, and they're specific to this company. And this is a Series 1, just a checklist. That's cool. And what's his name? I can't remember. You know who he is.
Joey Ryan.
Joey Ryan, yeah, thank you, sir.
Cody for the win. Thank you. Thank you. So that card. Big.
Here's your homie. Got an autograph. Zack Sabre Jr. autograph. That's nice.
That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah, that's nice.
However, I got to meet him, so I'm cool.
And it looks like a Hacksaw Jim Duggan comic book, maybe? Yep, that's what it is. And then the coup de grace.
Oh boy.
The t-shirt. Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Wrestle's Kingdom 12. That's
okay, minus the underoos.
Yeah, that's
not bad.
You know, I can give those.
Not bad for $25.
Yeah, not too bad, right?
I don't know. I'm still a fan of the other one.
Yeah, the other one is.
This is really going to have to knock my socks off, dude. And this don't. I mean, this is cool. I mean, you got Zack Sabre Jr. He's cool, man. But
I like Hacksaw too. That's cool.
Yeah.
Here, we want to put that under there so it doesn't scratch it.
Right on. So there we go, huh? That was pretty cool. I thought I brought those things. No, I didn't bring. I just showed them off, but I didn't bring them downstairs.
What you didn't bring downstairs?
Chunk secretly ordered underwear.
Yeah, that's right. You busted me. I didn't know they were going to come in the same box.
Right. So we might as well get into some news, eh? We were all done with that, and I forgot those other things. So
was there any news this week?
Yeah, there was.
I mean, I didn't see any.
Oh well, life goes on. All right, so this is pretty cool. You got a lot of us grew up watching TBS.
Oh, the Superstation.
Yeah, CBS watching wrestling. 605.
That's
605.
Right, 805.
Yeah, well, there was 605 as well. Depends on where you're at. All right. Anyways, get with it.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways,
what's up with my computer?
Does it spear your private parts? Oh, that's hilarious.
I don't know, but Hollywood, you can have those.
You can have them.
You can have my draws, Hollywood.
Oh, Lord, here we go. Lord. All right, anyways, here we go. So it's being reported that NWA is in talks with TBS for an early daytime show.
Yep. Billy Corgan is the man.
Yeah. So, and TBS has confirmed that they are talking with them.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens with that.
I would love it.
Yeah, me too. I definitely would.
That's just more wrestling for me to watch.
Yep.
You know,
yeah.
That's the biggest part about it.
Yep.
And I'm sure other fans feel the same way. Everyone's looking for another avenue for wrestling other than WWE.
Yep, definitely. And I mean, there's a lot of other products.
3 in the morning is way too late to stay up to watch some Ring of Honor.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, that's why you click the link down below and go to Fight TV, because you can watch ROH for free.
See how I set up that plug?
Do you like that?
Yeah.
Woo! All right, anyways.
We're a great tag team.
That's right. Check your head. All right, we still got to cut a promo. Anyways, looks like not Ring of Honor, Impact. 4-sided ring, eh? They did TV tapings in Orlando, Florida. Right. And there was a lot of people there, and they took pictures of the 4-sided ring. A lot of people. I didn't watch Impact. What was it, last night? I didn't watch Impact last night, so I don't know if I haven't watched it. So
I don't believe these ones are being televised until later.
Yeah.
I think they're a couple of weeks.
I don't know.
And then I know that's how it used to be anyway. That happened to a few people have had where they had a goodbye match.
Yeah.
And then publicly known that they had been released from the company, and then the match didn't air for 2 or 3 more weeks.
Right.
So,
well, there's been nothing official from Impact saying that they're going to a 4-sided ring, so that's different.
I really hope they do. I'm not a fan of the 6-sided ring.
I really ain't either. Neither are a lot of the wrestlers, from my understanding.
Yeah, they say it hurts a lot.
Yeah. Did you ever watch that AJ Styles with Shane McMahon on the network? Yeah, that was a good one. Or was that Stone Cold? It was Stone Cold podcast or whatever.
Oh yeah, no, I don't watch those.
Yeah. Well, you can listen to it. You can watch it.
No, that's the competition.
There's something wrong with you, man.
There's a competition.
Yeah, but they're good.
Yeah, well,
I
don't think the Waltons are shopping at Meyer.
Right. Well, speaking of Impact, did you hear about the new champion in Impact Wrestling?
Did I hear about it?
Yeah, did you hear about that? Of course I heard about it. Okay.
I mean, he called me 20 minutes after he won the belt. Are you kidding?
No. So Austin Aries shows up at Impact, and he ends up beating Eli Drake for the Impact Championship.
Yeah, just out of nowhere. He's like, "Hey, how you doing?"
So
I'll take my gold now and go.
Oh, and so now this he's got the IPW UK title. He's got the Impact title, the Defiant title. There's another one, and I can't think of the name of it. That's 4. And then on the 21st, right? What is that?
The January 21st in Ontario. Next page.
Oh, it's on the next one?
Next page.
Yeah. Oh, hey, thank you. Takes on Pete Dunne. Okay. For they were going, what is this organization? Destiny. They're going in Destiny they're going to go for the Destiny Championship.
Yeah, I believe so.
And that's Pete Dunne and him on the 21st. But before that, on the 17th, Pete Dunne is taking on Will Ospreay.
That's right.
And he's the Pete Dunne's the WWE UK champion. Right.
And Will Ospreay is the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion.
Right. So he won that from Marty Scurll.
Yeah, right at Wrestle Kingdom.
Yes.
And that's the first time that a WWE champion meets an IWGP champion in the same ring, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I think the same goes for...
I'm not sure, but we might have to do a little bit of...
Right. Current champ at least, right?
Yeah.
I think it's the same goes for the WWE and the Impact champ.
Yeah, I believe so as well, yeah.
And then, so speaking of Impact and the word on the street is that Rey Mysterio Jr. is talking with Impact.
Yeah, I heard that fell through.
It could have, maybe not.
I heard that he was supposed to be in the tapings that happened last night, and something happened, and he went to Mexico. He went back to Mexico. That's what I read online. But not everything online is
right. No, and that's the thing.
I mean?
I heard that he's in Mexico, but I heard he's coming back. So.
Oh yeah. That'd be nice.
Right.
They're I mean, if you look at the roster now, from what it was a month ago to what it is today, they look a lot. And add Rey Mysterio.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Man,
you're doing all right.
Yeah.
And so Austin Aries was on today. He was on Defiant on YouTube because they do a free show on YouTube, and then their pay-per-views they pay, right? And they have their own thing. Well, anyways, and it was Austin Aries. I forget who the guy's name was, but he's from New Zealand and he's really good. But anyways, that was on YouTube today. So I mean, in Austin Aries, I mean, you're Austin Aries here, Austin Aries here, Austin Aries
everywhere,
right? And now, Border City Wrestling, they're doing another show in Canada. And they got Austin Aries on the flyer.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So
where in Canada? Oh. Never mind. Some people can't go across borders.
All right. Anyways, so that's pretty cool. So your take, because I know that you are a huge Austin Aries fan. You believe that Austin Aries is probably the greatest wrestler ever.
No, not ever. Of this era, yes.
Okay.
Of his generation, so I believe he is
give us your thoughts.
My thoughts?
Yes, thoughts.
My thoughts are we're going to see the WWE and New Japan join hands in what is going to be one of the greatest marriages in wrestling history. And this is just these matches that we've been talking about are just the beginning of this. I believe Austin Aries can do a lot of things away from the WWE, but he can also help them make money too. And I think that that's what we're gonna see here eventually, because Aries will end up back in NJPW. And he will be a champion there again. These 4 championships that he's holding right now are just the tip of the iceberg, my friend.
Right on. Well, I like Aries. I mean, he's good. I think he's awesome. I'm just, I'm not into him like you are, of course.
Obviously.
But back to Rey Mysterio. Ray, this isn't the first time he's talked with Impact.
Right.
Well, it was TNA Impact. But,
right.
But those were back in the Dixie Carter days. So, and that fell through too. So, who knows? It would be nice to see him again on some TV.
On television.
I mean, he's done some indies and things like that I've seen, but I'd like to see him on something that I can actually watch. It has been a while, but he's still working. So, it's not like he's
he was with Lucha for a while.
Yeah, he was with Lucha Underground, and then he was with he was doing a bunch of indies, and he's doing Mexico. So, and merging, rather have them fighting each other than merging. Yeah, because it makes for good competition, which makes for a better product. Just like with WCW and WWE.
Well, I believe what he's saying is it should be more like the '80s when NWA /
Hold on, keep talking. We'll go. I'll tell you in a minute.
When NWA / WCW was having New Japan come over and wrestle, when Jushin Thunder Liger and Ultimo Dragon and Great Muta and all them were coming over and wrestling with NWA, and they were still their own entities. I believe that's what he's saying, is it'd be better if they just stay their own company rather than everybody merge together as one. I believe. I mean,
they can't have the same owner.
No.
So look at this, Mr. DRC, executive Blue Water Championship Wrestling, says, "What about Chunk versus Cody during a training session at Blue Water Championship Wrestling? Let's film it." We'll kill each other because we don't know what we're doing.
Are you trying to kill me, man?
Right. Yeah. All right.
I won't pass medical. Sorry.
Okay. So Cody Rhodes posts the All In on Twitter, right?
And then
everybody.
Yeah, the Young Bucks followed in.
Yeah. Then who was it? It was all of them basically.
Yeah,
Kenny Omega.
Pretty much the whole roster.
Throwing their back out. Very good.
Yeah,
this one will probably do it easy. It'll be my knees or my back, one of the two. Anyways,
probably his knees.
So basically, this was their way of releasing that they're going to have this self financed event on September 1st and
a location.
Right. Tell them.
I don't remember. I just know it was a location.
Fired.
No, I'm not.
On an episode of the YouTube episode of Being the Elite. Chunk, come on, man. Hey, Billy Ray Daniels, look at that. We'll be talking about you here shortly. But anyways,
see, I got backup.
Whatever.
And he's going to bring all 71 and a half of his friends, too.
So that's supposed. Why does it change it to that? I don't get it.
I don't know.
It's supposed to be revealed during an episode of the Elite, Being the Elite. That's right. All right. So if it was reasonably priced and not too far away, I'd possibly think about going.
I would go.
Yeah.
You know the names that are going to be there?
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's going to be amazing. This is going to be America's Wrestle Kingdom. Guaranteed.
Cool.
Guaranteed.
So, Kenny, speaking of New Japan wrestlers, Kenny Omega.
Yeah, another year.
The cleaner signs with New Japan for another year. There's been rumors going around that he may show up for the Royal Rumble. No, not happening. All right. So there's that. And that's really all I got for so while I was writing the show, there's been reports of Paige.
Oh yeah.
You heard about this?
That.
The reports are that Paige, her career is pretty much over. Apparently the injury that she suffered is a lot more serious, and it's apparently this is all speculation at this point because nothing's official.
Yeah, WWE hasn't released a statement on it yet.
Yeah, and it's basically she's not going to be able to wrestle again. It's a lot like Edge.
Yeah,
this same injury, I guess. So that sucks. So sorry, and that sucks. I don't know what else to say. It just sucks, man. You know what else do you say to that? Okay, so where is Alex Weird tonight? I have no idea. It was my turn to babysit him. Do you know where he's at? Nothing, dude.
I might.
Do you?
I might.
Okay, good. All right. Anyways, so if you haven't liked Blue Water Championship Wrestling's Facebook page, you should. All right. And the reason why I say that is because they're having the Rising Star, right?
The Rising Stars division, yes.
Rising Stars division, and all the guys that are in, all the wrestlers that are in this division are putting out promos. Have you been watching them?
Jungle Boy, of course I have.
Jungle Boy. Salem Ash just put out one.
Oh, did he?
Yep. Well, that was the other day.
I didn't see it.
I know that Weaponized Alex Weir should have one shortly, and I know that Billy Ray Daniels.
Nobody cares about Alex.
Whatever. I know Billy Ray Daniels should have one out there soon too. Yeah, he's probably hiding out there to kick Chunk. They say.
Yeah.
They're trying to get you. They're trying to shake you.
Oh, I'm unshakable. You know.
I was there. I was speaking with one of the executives the other day, and then I could see him off in the corner. They were cutting promos, so they were cutting promos. So I want to see them. All right. What do we got here? Uh-oh. Oh, geez. Okay. Anyways, so so it was last week or the week before we talked to him. He was Salem Ash. Yeah, there it is. Mm-hmm. And Salem Ash something was wrong. You know, I forget what it was, and he wasn't.
Patella.
Yeah.
Torres Patella or something like that.
Yeah.
Am I correct, Mr. DRC?
Yeah. And so I guess he's in now.
Good.
So that's awesome. Let's see here. So Blue Water Championship Wrestling's next show, almost knocking over the laptop, is February 3rd. Okay. You guys want to get in there for that? Tickets are available. You can get your tickets at the American Legion here in Port Huron downtown, or PKSA Port Huron, or St. Clair. They're $15, if I'm not mistaken. $15 make you holler. All right.
So you're just gonna pick me one up, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Did you know? So you can purchase those tickets from those locations, but I bet you didn't know this. Most people, well, everybody that knows these guys will know this, but the guys that are on the card will have tickets as well. Usually, the guys that go to the BWCW school will have tickets, so you get them from them as well. So you get your tickets from Weaponized Alex Weir, Cyrus Satine, or Billy Ray Daniels. You can even get them from the executive Andrew D'Arcy, or you can step into the different place. All right. So there's that. But not only can you stop into all those places and talk to one of the wrestlers, you can also go online, bwcwstars.com, and you can purchase tickets for February 3rd. And we're going to see the Rising Star tournament. So that's going to be pretty awesome. And if you don't know, the brackets are on their web. I don't know if it's on the website, but it is on the Facebook page, if I'm not mistaken.
Hold on. I think I got it.
Right. So
is it right?
There's that. All right. So
here you go.
Say it. You got it.
Round one is Blake Acumen against Weaponized Alex Weir. Jungle Boy versus the Devil's Right Hand. Brian Pillman Jr. versus Salem Ash.
Listen there for a second. Yeah. Did you hear that? Brian Pillman Jr. You're not going to want to miss this because this is Brian Pillman Jr.'s Michigan debut.
That's right. And Billy Ray Daniels versus Jordan Clearwater. And then I guess buys into the second round are MM2, Justin Maine, Cyrus Satine, and then someone to be announced on February 3rd.
All right, right on. So this is going to be, I think this is going to be a really good tournament. I can't wait to check this out. Yes, February 3rd. Taylor Weir says it's going to be a great show. Definitely. Blake Acumen is dead. Hollywood says Blake Acumen is dead. He should forfeit. What do you think? I don't even know the guy.
So. Wow, me either.
Oh, boy. They're getting into it in there. All right.
Of course they are.
All right, moving on.
Of course they are. So, it's Rasslin Rage, and they're raging out.
Before we talk about PPW show that we went to, I know that we had promised an interview. All right, and this is my fault. So we were doing the interview, and the phone kept messing up, and I think I know why, because I was using a selfie stick for doing the interview, and it was hooked through Bluetooth, and it kept turning the video off, and I don't know why. So I have talked to Ace Evans, and he has graciously allowed us to interview the Nomads again, which, you know,
Rusev Day.
right. Oh, Rusev Day. Oh, come on, man. So there's that. All right. So I'm sorry. I apologize. It's going to happen. Okay. I've talked to him. And Billy Ray Daniels is here. If you didn't know, Billy Ray Daniels is in the Nomads. All right. So we drove all the way to Birch Run, Michigan. And this was the former Birch Run Expo Center. I don't know. It's called something else now. We had to pay for parking.
Yeah.
And then so OVE was on the card to take on the Nomads, and the Impact titles couldn't be on the line because they're not the Impact champions anymore. But the PPW tag team championships were on the line. So I'd never been there before.
Me either.
I'd never been to the Birch Run Expo.
Right, yeah. I've never even been to Birch Run.
Never?
So apparently there's some Christmas store or something.
Bronner's, that's Frankenmuth.
Yeah. And I've never once been there.
Really?
No.
Okay. Well, I mean, it was So we get there, everything was cool. This place was huge, and the layout just seemed odd to me for
Right,
some
yeah,
reason.
me too.
I think, and I'm not down in it, but I think that maybe the gimmick table should have been right when you walked in.
Yeah, as soon as you walk in the door, walk right in.
But other than that, it was an awesome show. And we had a good time.
I had an amazing time. I don't care what anybody says. Indie shows are so much more fun because you're more interactive with, you're kind of part of the match, you know what I mean? Wrestlers can feed off of you, whether they feed well or aggressively. It doesn't, either way is good.
Well, and I just gotta say though, the crowd wasn't into the show.
The crowd was horrible.
Yeah, the crowd
was the worst part of the show, honestly.
Yeah. We were loud, we were getting
that's why I got loud. Yeah. Because I was trying to get other people to be loud too. There were fans down the aisle from us, or down the aisle, one row back from us, and they were making signs and stuff, but they weren't really being loud. But they were making signs on the fly. I like that. I like that idea. Yeah. That was pretty good.
Yeah, that was cool. But other than that, I mean, when we got there, we got our seats, we sat down, checked it out, walked around a little bit, and then we went over and we talked with the Nomads real briefly. They're really popular out that way. Yeah, everybody likes the Nomads out that way. So we didn't take away from that, because they're selling merchandise and, they're interacting with the fans, signing autographs, and we just stayed away. We talked to them, shook their hands, said hi, we introduced ourselves, and that was it. And then we went and sat down, and
what surprised me?
What's that?
When we went, just before we went over to introduce ourselves to the Nomads, I looked at the tables. Excuse me. I looked at the merch tables, and OVE was sitting there, and the Nomads table was right next to OVE's, and there were about 30 people at the Nomads table, and there was probably one or two that glanced at the OVE table.
I really don't think a lot of people knew who they were.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I was really shocked by that. I was like, oh man, look at this.
They've been around for a while.
Yeah.
They're all from Ohio, and they got their little thing going on because they got Sammy Callahan. And they had their
OI4K.
Yeah, OI4K.
You know what that means, right?
Ohio
is for killers.
Yeah, something like that. Whatever. They look so gangster.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know.
Right.
But they're amazing.
Yeah, they're good tag team.
They're amazing.
Now
I don't know who their hype man was. Apparently Mr. D'Arcy knows who he is, but I don't know who he was. But he was pretty good at what he was doing too.
Yeah, and he was trying to get the crowd into it. Yeah, too. Man, that dude was beating the ring. They were trying to get it in there. So let's see. Okay. Boom. So yeah, we did that. We watched a couple matches. There was intermission. Because we were front row VIP, we got a meet and greet with OVE in the ring, right? We got our picture taken.
Yeah.
Somebody took a professional photograph, I guess you could say.
Right.
And then we took our own too. And then after that, we walked down. And OVE came out, and we went out. We got their autograph on 8x10.
Yep.
And then here, I'll show you.
Yeah, we got the same 8x10.
Right.
There were only two that had both the guys in it, which I didn't understand, but whatever. And the other one I didn't really like.
What? The other 8x10?
The other 8x10.
And then we got these because we were VIPs.
Oh, yeah, and I won one of those.
Yeah.
So if anybody wants one, I'm auctioning them off right now, starting at $10.
$10?
Yeah.
I was going to say more like 50 cents.
Whoa.
$10?
Take it easy.
Man, I don't know. Anyways,
I'm trying to make some money for the show, man.
Front row for that show was $30, but at BWCW, they're all the same price usually, unless it's a big show like McMorrin
show, right? Which hopefully we're gonna be.
Now, when you go to BWCW, what?
Nothing.
BWCW. Oh, okay. A nickel. All right. Anyways, so we did that. So after all that, Billy Ray Daniels had a Texas bull rope match.
Yeah. And that was for
the cruiserweight PPW
Cruiserweight Championship.
What a pretty title.
It was. It was really pretty. It was like red, white, and blue.
Very pretty.
It kind of reminded me of
we just got a new subscription.
Cool.
Woohoo!
It kind of reminded me of a spin-off of maybe the WWE's United States Championship a little bit. But it was still real pretty.
Yeah, see, it was pretty.
They should put that on. They should have put it on a black strap.
Of course, Billy Ray came out with the Nomads, and there was a little
tussle.
Yeah,
we'll say tussle.
And then he did eventually beat Cody Manning in his cruiserweight bull rope match. What he had to do? He had to touch 4 corners.
Yeah, okay. The premise of the match is you take a bull rope and you wrap the bull rope around your hand and tie it there, right?
Yes.
And then you tie the other end to the other guy's hand.
Yes.
Right? So you're tied together.
Yes.
And then you got to beat your opponent until he's incapacitated enough for you to touch all 4 corners of the ring. Whoever does that first is the cruiserweight champion. They used to have these in the 80s with like Dusty Rhodes and Barry Windham and guys like that. And I was kind of surprised to see it, and it was kind of cool. You know what I mean?
It was entertaining
because you don't see that anymore. No. You don't see those those kind of matches anymore. And we saw blood.
Yes, we did see blood.
Both wrestlers bled. They beat each other with a cowbell, so I got to yell, "We need more cowbell!" There
was a lot of beating with cowbell. Too.
Yeah, it was.
You know what I would think would be cooler if it was cheese grater.
Yeah, well, I don't know. You would think it's cool. I don't know if Billy Ray would.
No, but
probably I think thumbtacks.
So where are we going? Oh yeah, so we watched that. Congrats.
Yeah, congratulations
to Billy Ray Daniels on his cruiserweight champion. And I would also like
picking up some gold.
Right? And I would also like to point out that he's also one half of the Redneck Rock Stars, who are the Blue Water Championship Wrestling Tag Team Champions of the world. All right. So putting you on the news. Put me on the news, buddy. Buddy out of Ohio. Okay, so let's see here. Boom. Main event, of course, was OVW versus
the Nomads.
The Nomads. There was a lot of hustle and tussle. These are rowdy bunch of guys.
Yeah, they were in the crowd.
Yeah,
That's why I didn't understand. How does a wrestler go in the crowd and the crowd not get into it?
Yeah, I don't know.
He was
sitting. One of the Chris brothers was sitting right like three seats down after he got beat down.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
it was kind of cool,
Yeah, it was really nice to meet OVE.
Yeah,
they were really cool.
Yeah, they were down to earth guys.
Chunk is we kind of like this. I don't know how
we're a tag team.
Right, we're a tag team.
Cody goes up with his Rasslin Rage t-shirt on, marks out on the wrestlers, and I say something like, "Oh yeah, we got a YouTube show called Rasslin Rage," and I point at his shirt, and they're like, "Oh really? You should tag us." And I'm like, imagine that, So we're trying to get feelers out to wrestlers that are big, well not big but bigger,
right?
I'm sure they got a lot of followers, so. If they like it, they'll love it.
Yeah. So it was cool meeting them, and he, like I said, he talked to him.
Then we met the Nomads.
Yeah, we met the Nomads, and it was not exactly what I was expecting. They are a rough bunch of guys.
Yeah, they are.
They're rowdy, and
there wasn't as many as I thought.
No.
And what happened to the half of
person? Right, where's the half? Where's the half?
That's all I want to know. That's why I was drawn to this group, because there were 72 and a half. If there were 73, I'd be like, 73, whatever. 72.5. That's what I like.
Oh, excuse me.
Billy Ray's got to get a dog. That's all there is to it, you know?
All right. So, all right on. So, let's see here. WWE.
Yeah, WWE now, yeah.
All right, so before we go into Raw or SmackDown or anything like that, we're going to talk about the Mixed Match Challenge, okay? Reason being is because all the teams are done, and now we know the bracket of who's going against who.
There's brackets. Everything's there.
Yep.
We're, 5 days away from the first – or 4 days away from the 16th. First match. That's right.
All right, so week 1, we got Finn Balor Finn Balor and Sasha Banks versus Shinsuke and Natalya.
Week 2, we got The Miz and Asuka versus Big E and Carmella, which I was really surprised that Big E won that. I honestly thought Xavier Woods was going to win that.
You never know. So, and then week 3, we got Strowman and Bliss versus Zayn and Lynch.
I like that. It's Sami Zayn and Becky Lynch.
Yeah, that's a decent pairing.
Yeah. Goldust and Alicia Fox.
There's another, makes sense.
I really like that too. I see some real fun stuff happening with those two. And the husband and wife pairing of Jimmy Uso, right?
Yeah.
Is that Jimmy Uso and Naomi?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. One of them, they look exactly alike. I can't tell.
So Elias and Bailey. And
he won because apparently Samoa Joe got injured Monday.
Oh yeah.
So that's why Elias won instead of, because that was one of the voting WWE.com votes too. Vote for Elias or Strowman or Elias and Joe and someone else. And he won.
So Elias and Bailey are gonna go against Rusev Day and Lana. Rusev Day.
In week 6, we got Apollo Crews and Nia Jax versus who I think is the greatest team in the entire tournament. Rude and Flair. Just because they are going to look amazing together. I hope.
Glorious.
I pray that Charlotte doesn't do that. I really do. In fact, I pray Charlotte teaches Bobby Roode the Flair strut, and he gives up the happy fingers. Yeah.
Only if Ric Flair allows it.
Oh, Ric Flair loves Bobby Roode.
I know, but they got to do a segment.
They would have to.
I could buy that, but they have to do a segment where Ric Flair comes out and allows him to do the strut. There's no way other than that can happen.
I don't know.
That's my opinion.
Why? It's Charlotte's now.
That's my opinion. I'm
what
sticking to it.
What if he does it girly like Charlotte does?
He won't.
Well, it'd be different then. That's what I mean. Would it be okay then if he did it all girly like Charlotte instead of manly like Ric Flair?
No.
You know you want to see it.
Woo!
Woo!
Right. Okay. So I think that first week match is pretty sweet. Balor, Banks together. Now, not because of Banks, but I like this. I really think this is a good match.
Shinsuke Nakamura and Natalya really kind of intrigue me too. The strong style of Shinsuke with the submission style with Natalya I think is gonna be really cool.
All right. So we're not into the finals yet because we got 16 weeks.
We have to just pick these ones. Right.
I don't want the week. I want you to do an overall. Who do you think is gonna take it? Now let's not even.
Rude and Flair.
Rude and Flair. You think they're gonna take it all?
That's who I believe. And here we're gonna mark this down so we can post it later.
So I'm telling you, our fan base here are calling you out currently.
That's all right.
Because you said
I don't like him. I like him. I don't like his gimmick. This stupid stuff that he does with his hands is horrible for me. I can't watch it. I like watching him wrestle, but I don't like his gimmick. You can watch other episodes, and that's exactly what I say. I'm not a fan of this gimmick.
Billy Ray Daniels says Miz and Asuka takes it all.
Why is that?
I don't know, because that's what he says.
I don't think so.
Ask him.
I just did.
I'm also going to agree with you and say Rude and Flair.
Whoa! Oh, sorry.
It makes sense.
Pick someone else.
No, I can't.
Fine, then I'm going to say Strowman and Bliss.
Okay. Anyways, so you suck.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you are. Not
all things that suck are bad. Okay?
Right. Okay. I really think that this mixed match challenge is really going to be. It's going to really.
It's a good idea.
I think it's going to do great because it really brings in the social media and the interaction with fans, and I think that it's going to do awesome. Is what I think. It's a different way. I mean, you got to look at the trend.
Yeah, right. That's correct.
And WWE's jumping on the bandwagon.
Yeah, you have to change with the times. That's been proven time and time again, especially in the wrestling industry, and especially by this company. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I'm, personally, I'm not a fan of the Facebook Live thing or whatever it's called.
That's because you're not a tech.
That's right. I'm not a tech guy. I want to watch it on my television. I don't want to watch it on my computer.
They'll probably put it on the network at some point.
Yeah, more than likely. So I'll get to watch it. But
all right. So we'll go to Raw. Here we go. So Woken, what you slept during Raw?
No, it was just a snooze fest for me. There wasn't much in this entire show.
Yeah, it was kind of a sleeper. But so Woken Hardy defeated Kurt Hawkins, who is still on a losing streak.
A winless streak.
Yeah,
and he's got the coolest shirt.
Yeah, I see it. Miz returned and wants a rematch for the Intercontinental title.
Well, of course.
Right?
I mean, it's his. He didn't. I mean, hey, Roman, shine it up, give it back the way you got it.
Who got his butt kicked? But anyway, Cedric Alexander
go ahead.
Defeated Enzo via count-out.
And we got to see blood.
Sweet. Titus Worldwide defeats Sheamus and Cesaro. What?
Woo!
What?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Who did? Who?
Titus Worldwide.
Oh, yeah, that's amazing.
Oh, listen to you.
Oh, man, I like Titus Worldwide. I don't. What happened? Who was the cruiserweight that they had with him?
I disagree, Hollywood. Raw was a sleeper. Good night. Have a nice night.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You just lost another spot. Now you're down to 3.
3. Let's see here. So, boom, where were we?
Yeah. We were at.
Oh, yeah. Strowman went on a warpath and beat up on Kane and Brock.
Okay, now, did you obviously watched the segment, correct?
Somewhat, yeah.
So you didn't really watch it.
No.
You didn't pay attention.
No.
Okay, now at the end, after he pulls this big structure down, he raises his hands, blah, 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 walks away, right? And then they pan to a shot of Brock Lesnar. And if you look closely on the floor, it appears to be a big puddle of blood around him. I swear to you, you have to go back and watch it. And then a few minutes later, they show him walking around or something, or sitting up, or they showed him getting carted out on the yeah.
Lose your train of thought?
Yeah.
Oh man, on the thing. Stretcher?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Funny.
Okay. The thing. They take you to the hospital in them.
Sorry, I just couldn't think for a minute. I can't believe you didn't have that in here anyway.
You're talking about one match, dude. One match. What? All right, next. Oh, he's doing his thing. Let's see here. Samoa Joe defeats Rhino. I It's hard to even know Rhino's still on the roster anymore.
Did you see him?
That
guy is huge.
Yeah.
He's small, but he is huge.
Right. Yeah. So Nia Jax attacks Asuka.
Oh, no. Wait a minute. We need to talk about this because apparently someone was ready for Asuka.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And Asuka just isn't ready for Nia Jax. I'm telling you, I believe that's going to be a good feud. Asuka and Nia Jax will be a really good feud for the women's title eventually. Once WWE gets off the whipping girl, I guess you would say, Charlotte Flair.
I think they're setting Asuka up for Charlotte eventually.
Well, yeah, they're gonna, but this will turn into something.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Later on.
And then lastly, the reformation of
the best part of Raw.
Right. So there's the Baylor Club, all former members of the Bullet Club of New Japan. Defeated Jason Jordan, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns. They basically destroyed them.
Well, yeah.
That was cool. I enjoy watching Roman Reigns get his butt kicked.
And I believe the greatest thing that was stated on the entire show was when Adam Graves said that Jason Jordan was better than Dean Ambrose. I mean, I about spit my Mountain Dew everywhere. I laughed so hard. That was amazing.
Jason Jordan's annoying.
Yeah,
he's just like a whiny, annoying little kid.
If you watch that match while he was in ring, or not wrestling in the ring, but interacting with Seth and Roman Reigns, I may see a little bit of a heel turn here coming for Jason Jordan.
I don't know. It's his gimmick right now, or his part is a whiny little
little girly boy. Yeah. Christian. That's what it reminds me of. Yeah. Is Christian one more chance or whatever, one more match. That's what it was.
They gave us a dislike.
Who did?
Somebody did.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we're disliked.
Uh-oh. We need to see who that is.
We can't. I don't care.
Oh, man. I do.
Everybody, hit the like. Hit the like.
Please hit the like button.
People are ridiculous.
All right, and now where were we?
We're going into SmackDown.
The AJ Styles. Yeah, we're going into SmackDown. Well, you don't have anything. Usually you have this stuff sectioned off and
figure it out.
Oh yeah, it's like reading run-on sentences.
Whatever. I mean? It's an outline. I didn't like the in-ring interview with AJ Styles. I thought it was ridiculous. Did you watch it?
Yes and no.
It was really just ridiculous, and it was boring.
I don't usually watch the first few minutes of either show.
Yeah.
Because, I haven't for the last couple of weeks.
Right.
They've been repetitive. Someone come to the ring, talk for 10, 15 minutes, and that's not what I watch wrestling for.
Right.
Wrestling.
That was fun. The Bludgeon Brothers defeated Ascension. Mojo Riley defeats Zack Ryder.
No. They dismantled the Ascension. They didn't just beat them. It was a SmackDown crush.
Well, I mean, that's all that they've been doing.
Yeah, but the Ascension, really, I don't get what they're doing with these guys.
It's they have too many guys, and they don't know what to do with them.
More writers. That's what you do. You are a billion-dollar company. More writers. This many writers for the heavyweight championship. This many writers for the U.S. championship. This many writers for the women's championship. This many writers for the tag team championship. See what I'm saying?
Yes. Are you getting upset?
Yes, Yes.
You're getting a little red in the face.
Yes, when a business grows, every part of the business needs to grow with it. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
And I don't see why they don't see that.
Yeah.
Wrestling's not fun right now.
Well, not WWE, anyways.
Well, that's most of the wrestling that people get.
It's true. So Mojo Rawley defeats Zack Ryder.
I was surprised that they went to a finish.
United States Championship tournament.
Yes, and Bobby Roode was at ringside to watch the match.
Yes, and now we have Mojo Rawley versus Bobby Roode for the next round on that side of the bracket.
And it's Jinder Mahal versus I forget who. Do you remember? Did they
I don't remember.
I don't either. Sorry, people. And then we had Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin come out and
wine.
Oh man, but I did like the t-shirt.
Right.
The t-shirt was pretty cool. It was hashtag free the tag titles. That's kind of cool.
They've been playing heel on these dark matches, and you're
and
now seeing it.
You're seeing it.
It's practice for the cameras.
Right, but I thought the Uso. I mean, if you think about the Usos gimmick, it's the Uso penitentiary. I don't see any good guys in penitentiaries. See what I'm saying here?
Yeah.
So I don't get why they're doing a heel versus heel or a heel turn right now with Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable. I just don't get it.
No idea. That's why we don't write shows.
I should, but after they got done whining, they said, "You want us to beat us, or you want us to beat them 2 times in one night?" And Daniel Bryan, who had eventually came down to the ring, said that's a great idea, and booked a 2 out of 3 falls at the Royal Rumble for the tag titles, the Usos and Gable and Benjamin.
So NW Express says Usos versus the Bludgeon Brothers, which could eventually happen, but they have to build the Bludgeon Brothers up to get there.
Right.
And that's why they're having all these matches.
Right. That's right. You have to. It has to seem like they have earned their spot.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the internet fanboys go insane and
I love
cry.
Those guys.
And then you go, look, they give the titles to whoever they want. If you don't like it, go be a wrestler and get a title.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly right. So I definitely see that heel turn. And here's your favorite thing of the night. Rusev and Aiden English both entered themselves in the Royal Rumble. This was before they were defeated by Breezango. Hey,
come on, you gotta say it. So Rusev Day,
right?
Can't even beat Breezango. Are you kidding me? I told you these guys are useless.
Whatever. You don't even know what you're talking about. You're about as accurate as. Never mind.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So I'm not a fan of the gimmick either, Billy Ray.
Oh, I am.
I liked them better as the Wyatt brothers.
Well, it's almost the same.
Yeah. So let's see here. I
mean, you're gonna end up seeing more of the Wyatts come out of them once they get into longer matches, though. You know what I mean? Right now, you're not.
Hey, Uncle D.
What up?
Don't ever do that again. This. Hey.
Why not? That's who Cody is.
Yeah, okay.
But you'll see more of the Wyatts come out of the Bludgeon Brothers later on. Once they get into longer matches, you know what I mean? They just have to build themselves up to being who the Wyatts were. Because if you remember, this is who the Wyatts were. They used to go in and just crush everything and then walk away. Well, they would hand the body to.
He goes, yeah, that.
Yeah.
Hey,
that.
You got to do it now.
No, not me.
Come on.
I'll give it to you. All right. So
we're gonna eat. We know what? We're gonna get another thumbs down.
Yeah, probably.
They love us. Oh, they don't like us no more.
This one.
Yeah, they don't like us no more. If you're on,
okay. So then we had a 6-man tag: AJ Styles, Randy Orton, Shinsuke Nakamura against Sami Zayn, and that wasn't a 6-man. I'm sorry, 3-on-2. handicap match.
Yes.
With AJ Styles, Randy Orton, and Shinsuke Nakamura versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
Yes.
And
yep.
The 3 obviously beat the 2, but they beat them 3 times, right?
Well, they were going to walk out.
First time by count out,
right,
but then Shane McMahon came out and restarted the match.
No DQ.
No. First it was no count out.
Oh.
And then they restarted the match, and Kevin Owens hit someone with a chair. I believe Randy Orton first, but obviously went through the whole team. So he got disqualified. So they won by disqualification. And Shane McMahon comes out again and restarts the match as no count out, no DQ, anything goes match now. And then they beat him. Well, AJ Styles chased Kevin Owens to the back with a chair. And that left poor old Sami Zayn all by himself with Shinsuke Nakamura and Randy Orton. And he just got picked apart. Poor guy. Kevin Owens leaves him all the time. You realize that?
Yes, I do, because he's a sucky friend.
No way. He is a great friend.
He's a sucky friend.
No way.
Yes, he is.
Ask Chris Jericho.
Perfect. Okay. Anything. So, anything about WWE we want to get off our chest?
Anything at all?
Other than that,
HBK is amazing.
Well, the writers, your
they're horrible.
You hate the writers. Anything
I'm
else?
telling you.
Anything else you got to get off your chest?
The Undertaker is amazing.
Yeah, I said get off your chest, meaning like you got to like release stress.
No, woosah. See what I'm saying?
Okay, woosah. Okay,
always
okay.
woosah.
5 spots of Hollywood. Here we come. Okay,
all right, you can take the first one.
All right. Pete Dunne as WWE UK champion is making for some very historical matches. He will be taking on IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion Will Ospreay and new Impact Champion Austin Aries. These matches featuring different champions from different companies is great for the overall business for pro wrestling. I
agree with that 100%. But
agreed. We got to write this down. That I agree.
Oh yeah, me too.
Agree.
But like they were saying in the chat, I believe that each company should stay its own entity. Otherwise, it just dilutes the industry like we've seen in the past.
Right.
With WWE and WCW, ECW all becoming one. All right. Number 2, Hollywood says WWE really needs a 6-man tag team title division for groups like the New Day, Balor Club, Miz Taraj, and form other trios. Have it be a title that's defended on both shows. I mean, that is a huge trend in other places. That's right. It's a trend. And I don't see the WWE being trendy.
Well, and I don't like this because the WWE, how do I say this? There's already enough titles in the WWE. Yeah. And
well, no, I don't agree with that.
What, there's not already enough titles?
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
I do. There's enough.
Do you see the roster, right? There's a million people. But I believe that they should take some of the wrestlers and make another show.
They got another show and it sucks.
I know that. I believe they should take 205 and a few of the other, like Apollo Crews. The guys that they don't know what to do with, the Finn Balors, the Apollo Cruzes, the great wrestlers, the great athletic guys that have ability that they don't have anything to do with because they have big names that need titles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who's a bigger draw? Bobby Roode or Apollo Crews? You know what I mean? Who's going to sell more tickets? But if you put Finn Balor and Apollo Crews, what?
PKSA Port Huron says that means the Nomads are the cruiserweight champs.
Yeah, that's right. And they're the tag champs.
Fireball on the rocks. I don't drink Fireball anymore, man.
I don't. It gives me heartburn.
I used to.
I thought he was a I thought he was a Jaeger guy.
He drinks about it's weird what he drinks. Anyways, moving on to the next one.
Jaeger's not weird. Jaeger's delicious. Number 3.
Matt Hardy's new theme is wonderful, but the graphics and lighting on the stage need to change to represent the change in his character. Maybe they're waiting to do that.
No. Ooh, no. That's all it is the entire time down to the ring. And his promos are enough of that. There's like 37 minutes of laughter, and then he says 4 words, and then 32 more minutes of laughter, and it's horrible. And I don't need to hear it while he's walking down. Huh? Yeah, me too. And I don't need to hear it while he's walking down to the ring. I'm sorry, I disagree 110% with that one. Now, number 4, Hollywood says he can honestly see Simon Gotch got released from the WWE after watching his match with Silas Young on Ring of Honor TV. He is a terrible wrestler. Oh, he obviously can see why. I'm sorry, I misread. It was one of the worst matches Silas has had in a long time. I can't
comment because I didn't see it. So I'll have to get back to you on that.
Was that on last week's episode? Because I can't go home and watch it tonight. Yeah. I don't really watch it usually. So, and number 5,
the mixed match challenge brackets have come out, and my prediction is the finals will be Bliss and Strowman versus Charlotte and Rude. Who's your prediction to take it all?
Everyone's picking Bobby Roode and Charlotte Flair, so you know they're going to go with someone else.
He said it's last week, so you go and watch it.
Yeah, I can go watch that.
Yeah, right on.
Not bad. Yeah, no. Well, we still got some other stuff to cover.
What? Oh,
what we got? What? Go ahead.
No, go.
Well, we got to take some questions from the audience.
Do we really?
Well, yeah. Part of the show.
It is it? Well,
yeah.
Okay, we'll do some questions. Legit questions.
That's right. Legit wrestling questions.
Legit wrestling questions.
That's what it's time for.
Legit. I need to get a drink of water. My legit wrestling questions.
Oh, that's because you're talking so much.
I shouldn't drink this, but I'm going to because
you don't have to get off camera. You don't have to go off camera to get it.
Oh, right.
There we go.
All right, so the name of the game is Legit Wrestling Questions. Legit Wrestling Questions are questions pertaining to the business and the business only. That doesn't mean you can ask us our age, sex, and location. Okay, like back in the day, back in the 90s. You remember those?
Show your age. Hey, Cody, get off the internet. I need to use the telephone. That's great.
Do you think that Billy Ray Daniels can wrestle a match without throwing a super kick? Andrew D'Arcy would like to know. I think that it's one of his go-to moves. I think that he likes the super kick. So I'm going to have to say if he was told by whoever he was working for on the show, he would do it. At least I'd hope he would.
My Magic 8-Ball says...
Probably not there, no. NWO.
What's that?
NWO Express, loving the shirt, Cody. You think they will ever come to the WWE? Never. I don't think so. I think they make enough money and they're comfortable where they're at. Right. They're all over the place too. You know, they're in Japan, in Mexico. They're all over. Wait a minute.
I won't say I won't say never. I won't say never because especially with the WWE, there are guys. Sting. That's all I got to say. I never thought I'd see Sting in the WWE and then WrestleMania. So maybe eventually. Because, you know, the WWE, once someone signs with them, they get everything that is attached to that wrestler.
Right.
So maybe down the road for monetary purposes.
Follow-up here is Billy Ray Daniels is in the room, and he says, I just beat Cody Manning without a super kick, but you did a super kick in the match. The question was, could you wrestle a match without doing a super kick?
At all. Not just to win the match.
So
but at all, not one time.
That was great. Any more questions? What do we got?
I didn't throw it, though.
I don't know.
Hold on, wait, go down.
Hold on. Chuck and Cody. Who do you think will win the Rising Stars tournament? Ooh.
Oh, wow. Jack Price.
Ooh. No, he's still in the division. He's not in the tournament.
Oh.
Ah.
Then I'm gonna go here. Oh, where is it?
You asked it. Okay, hold on a second. I'll go up and look at it.
Oh, yeah, here. I was trying to show you that.
Oh, come on.
That's great, isn't it?
So who's going to win?
Hold on, I'm looking.
Wow.
Oh.
Any wrestler living or gone? Who? Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh, man.
Well, let's answer the other one first.
There's a lot of good wrestlers in this, so I don't know.
I'm calling it now. Weaponized Alex Weir.
I'm gonna say weaponized Alex Weir versus Salem Ash in the finals.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna say Salem Ash wins this title.
Ooh. All right, so
I'm sorry, Alex. You're great, but I think Salem Ash will have your number that night.
All right, so if you could interview any wrestler, living or gone, who would it be?
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Ooh, that's a tough one, man.
No, wait. Oh, yeah. Or Macho Man Randy Savage or Dusty Rhodes. One of those two. Probably Dusty. Because that guy's, I mean, he's it when it comes to wrestling. One of the greatest minds ever in the business.
I'm going to go. Man, that's all Paul Heyman.
That's a good one too.
I'm going with Paul Heyman. He
knows a lot.
Yeah. Well, and that's it. He's worked with a lot of guys.
Yeah.
And even though you may, I think it would be Paul Heyman. He's got that or Scott D'Amore.
Yeah, that's a good one too. Paul Heyman knows both sides of the pillow here. He knows a successful business, and he knows the bottom of the barrel, scraping your knuckle kind of business. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Where he's not making any money.
Right. Mr. Perfect. Mr. Hollywood there says he would interview Mr. Perfect.
That's a good one too. Kurt Hennig he was amazing too. One of my favorite wrestlers of all time. But I don't know what I did, but you're welcome.
I don't know what you did either.
And man. I try.
Would the strap help or hurt Braun? I think it would help him. It'd take him to that next level. I don't say you
definitely wouldn't hurt. Well,
I say he has to have a feud with somebody. I mean,
Roman Reigns. I'm sorry to say this. I'm not a fan of Roman Reigns, but I was a huge fan of the Roman Reigns Braun Strowman feud. It was amazing. They had amazing matches, and they had extreme matches. You know what I mean? No rule matches, stuff like that. You know what I mean? No DQ matches, kind of stuff. So that worked for Braun Strowman, and it would only hurt him if he was booked in a match, just a singles match with no stipulations, and lost to a Finn Balor or a Bobby Roode, or you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That to me would hurt Braun Strowman, but I believe the strap helps everybody.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to do. What is one of your favorite out of the ring matches? Out of the ring, so you mean it didn't take place in the ring? I don't remember a lot of those. The only one I ever
Chris Jericho and Bill Goldberg backstage WCW when Chris Jericho had Bill Goldberg hunched in a shower. Yeah.
Well, you know, and if you, I really liked when Shane McMahon got attacked by AJ in the back.
Oh, you mean on SmackDown? What was it called? Fallout or whatever?
No, it was on SmackDown. It was on SmackDown.
Oh, I thought it was the Fallout thing.
No, they were in back, and he put him through a windshield or through a window.
That I wasn't a fan of that match, really, Hollywood. Some of it was hokey to me.
I liked when the NWO threw Rey Mysterio in.
Oh yeah, Rey. Yeah, the NWO's.
That was cool.
Yeah, that was. You know, people around that arena were calling the police.
Yes.
For real, calling the police, thinking that people were beating everybody up.
New wrestling rage segment, Jobber of the Day. Oh, that's great.
Oh, that's a good one. Who's your favorite jobber of all time?
Oh boy. I don't know.
Barry Horowitz, my friend.
Yeah, I don't know.
Really? You don't know?
Nope. Yes, I remember when it blew up.
Huh?
Gimmick of the week. All great.
Gimmick of the week is Elias.
Yeah.
And in the WWE, Elias. Hands down.
Yeah. So I think we're going to start wrapping her up, getting a little less. It's like popcorn, you know what I'm saying? When you hear it in the microwave and there's not as frequent as pops.
Take it out. Say, you want me to pop you?
Come on.
See, I'm setting that up.
Yeah, you're setting something up.
Yeah. Setting you up.
Listen to this guy, huh? Little pause. Boom, there it is.
Oh, there it is.
Oh. Brooklyn Brawler.
Yeah, he was.
One last question.
He was a good one.
It better be legit. Not yet. We're not doing it yet.
Yeah, no.
We're not doing it yet. Are you still coming on the show before the Royal Rumble or Hollywood?
No, I'll answer it.
No.
I'll answer that question. Yes.
Don't give them what they want.
The last man remaining in the ring is going to win the Royal Rumble.
Oh, man.
You can mark that on your calendar. I just won this.
Popcorn.
Yeah, popcorn.
Hey, leave me alone. You want to hear another one? I'll give you a good one. Here we go. This one's more business-wise.
Balor? Really? Wow. Ouch. There's
all
no
right.
way.
You can judge a business about how they think about the people that spend money in their business by the type of toilet paper they leave in the bathroom. If it's the good stuff,
they care.
They care.
Yeah,
because they don't want you to get red ass.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And I forgot the jar. I was going to bring a jar. I have a jar, but I forgot it.
But if they have the cheap stuff, they don't give a you know what
about you.
Controversy doesn't come without criticism.
For the women's rumble, I'm going to say Molly Holly.
Did she enter? You got dirt sheet?
I do, my friend. People are calling me. I'm telling you.
I got dirt sheet.
People are telling me
I hate talking dirt sheet.
Cody, this isn't dirt sheet. People are telling me things.
Oh, Lord. All right.
And I think what they want us to say with the surprise entrant thing for the women's is Ronda Rousey. But everybody knows that's going to either happen or not. But eventually, she's going to be in the WWE.
All right.
Whether it be the Rumble or not, nobody knows.
All right. I can't get him to shut up.
Of course not.
No, it works like that. Chunk knows people. He thinks he knows people in his own little world up here. Anyways.
I'm the Bobby the Brain Heenan.
You're something. All right. Anyways, moving along, because we got to get out of here.
Gorilla Monsoon.
Get him out of here. So don't forget, down below in the description of the video, you can go to, there it is, Fight TV. You can also go to High Spots. All right. And then there's links to Hollywood's website. There's links to Cardboard Treasures. There's links to Faced Kicked Apparel. Man, there's all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, link.
Yeah, just click on stuff.
It's almost like Zelda.
Talk to my mod. I'm doing something. I'm getting out of here.
I don't know if she does. Can she?
I don't know.
I don't know if that'll allow it.
Yeah. So
if we can't, if we don't this one, we will next week.
All right, and then Blue Water Championship Wrestling. All their links are down there too. So you can go online and buy tickets, or you can get a hold of Weaponized Alex Weir, Cyrus 18, Billy Ray Daniels. They all have tickets. Buy them. Go to the show.
Yeah, please go to the show.
And I think that's all I got. What, you got anything else to say? Oh, T-shirts! Don't forget about the T-shirts. $10. $10.
I know someone wants a T-shirt from this show.
$10.
Yeah, and it's only $10. Come on.
All right. So
even if you just wear it as a work shirt, whatever. $10.
$10. All right. All right, guys. Check you later. Thanks for watching. They call me Cody.
They call me Chunk.
Roll it up.
Throw it down.
Woo!